to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So California's offense will get the first swing of the game. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Using his legs, it's Cotton. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Wants to throw on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Oregon's offense will go to work for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Golden. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He'll pull it on the read. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
He'll throw it quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
Yeah, and that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
The play-action fake. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. Back to pass, it's Golden. Quarterback extends the play. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, that's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Oh, the attempt is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's loose. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Landry. And he's wrestled to the ground. This offense has a second down play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Landry. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. He'll do it himself. And the runner is down, and so is the flag.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On 3rd down, going up top. Setting up the screen. At the 20, he's got space. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now the play fake. Fires toward the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's going to take off. Across the 25, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Starting to feel a little pressure. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking to throw, it's Golden. Looking left. He's got it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. Runs through the tackle. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Yeah, run the football.
Unleashes one deep. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Got it in the middle, it's Landry.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. To the ground, he's got it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. At the 45 on his way. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Out of the backfield, he's open. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to the run. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. 3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. Flushed out of the pocket. Got enough space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cal!
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They put together an 81-yard drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. To throw, it's Golden. Quickly to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Cuevas. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
dances away from the heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wide receiver shows motion. He's back to throw on second down. Gets it out fast. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Coming after it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Ducks will call on their punt team. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Steps away. Last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Massey. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The inside handoff. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry up. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. To the air, it's Golden. Oh, he makes the catch. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. He's going to pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw on second down. Got his man downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it, open.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Clock is wound down. Just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's complete to the left. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
Going up top on first down. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And the Ducks want to move quickly. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Off the play fake. Still looking on the move. Still running at the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Back to pass, it's Golden. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Field goal is good. And that's going to tie it up.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. On the return, it's Massey. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. To the air, it's Golden. Moves away as he feels pressure. Quarterback gets enough. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to...
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Cotton. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The run from the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, give on the inside. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off play action on first down. Makes his connection. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Looking downfield, it's Golden. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Getting some heat. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. The defense gets to him.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Running it back, it's Cotton. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looking for a man. It's Golden. Feeling some heat. On target. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Ducks in the hurry-up. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, looking again to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Touchdown, Ducks! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly. And the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No, I just got him.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
17.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Going with the counter play here. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Past the 45. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off the play fake on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. At the 45 on his way. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And the Golden Bears moving quickly to the line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Landry. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll run it. It's Cotton. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were, and the back knew exactly where he had to get to get 6.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds a little space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the offense will take the penalty, move the ball forward, and save the down. Give to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. He'll keep it himself. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the 1st. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
They'll try the run. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw, it's Golden. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his big tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Landry. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. At the 35, he's got room. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Looking to go up top on first down. Quarterback adapting. Trying to make magic with his feet. Push down for the tackle. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to escape and get it himself. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. It is perfect. And we are all tied up here in the waning moments.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT? Or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Looking to pass. It's Golden. Buys a little time. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Ducks line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. Turns it on at midfield. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The right play here is try to win it in regulation. Don't be too conservative. Trying to find his man on first down. Rifles it down the middle. Got it! Touchdown, Oregon! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing off.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the connection. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On second down, he's looking downfield. Pressure coming. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. He'll pull it down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.